Hi, welcome to the e-learning system. This is our main home browser that we will be using to navigate through the various sections of the e-learning system. You can access the e-learning system through the link that would be provided in the menus that are available in the PLE. So basically there will be an extra menu that would be added called the e-learning. Once the user clicks on this, the user will be redirected to a new page, and this would be the page that would appear. So now let us go through each of these sections to understand better how the e-learning system works. As you can see, there's a search option. There is a navigation string which tells us where we are currently, which says home. And the current page just mentions which of the recently uploaded contents. They could be either videos or any slides. There are details given about the slides and the videos. You can also click on the download with option which is there, which will let you save it in the system and then view it at a later time. Now, these are the navigation buttons, options that are available on the left hand side. These currently show computer science, mathematics and MBS. Let me see what happens if I click on the expand button for computer science. Okay, so here we are. It's expanded and we can see the submenus inside, which read ISD and computer security. Also, the navigation button is now mentioning that we are currently inside computer science. As you can see, there is an ISD and computer security. Now, if I click on the ISD button out here, let's see what happens. Okay, here we are. Now, the navigation button has an extra line which says ISD. These are the three contents that are currently visible. Oops. Outside in the ISD, there is Introduction to ISD. Oh, sounds interesting. Maybe I'll just go and click on it. Click. Okay, this is the main page of the content that we clicked on earlier, which was Introduction to ISD. Let us see what we have out here. We have the name of the content, who has posted it, and we have a brief description. This is the main slide that we are looking at, and there is a summary. It seems to have an button out here. Let me see what it does. Click. Oh, just so we understand, the button, the menus that appear on the above the main ground are basically a pop-up. So once the user clicks on, like I clicked on the summary, once they click on it, we are trying to show that this will appear as a pop-up window. And okay, I read this, so I close it. Now we are back to the main screen. Okay, now let me go into more details about this. Now that we have seen the summary, let's maybe rate it. Okay, I guess I'll rate it this much. Okay, it gives a menu line which says your rating is registered. Okay. Okay, what are tags? Let me add just one tag to this. Add tags. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, this is again a pop-up window. Maybe I just write ISD on it, maybe something like this, and I click on save. Okay, so it shows ISD out here, and it also gives me a message saying tags added successfully. Okay, so that's settled. Now, maybe let me add a resource. Click on add. Add resources, maybe I just write down a link and save. Okay, it says resource added successfully, and oh, here I can see the link. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, now that we have seen the upper half of this page, let's go down. What do we see? We have forums out here. There are subject lines which actually explain what the forum is about. One is just talking about the introduction, its object model, and blue sky analysis. Let me see what's there in introduction. Okay, and there's a question saying, can someone explain how to derive the blue sky analysis from the rich pictures? Okay, and if I did have a reply, I would have written it down out here and clicked on post. So then that appears out there. Now, maybe I want to add another question. Let me see how I can do that. New question. This is a pop-up window which says post your queries. Maybe I just write down something advantages. I want to know more about the advantages. And I write the query out here and I click on post. Oh, advantages has appeared out here. So this is how the forums work. Now, maybe I want to, now that I have seen the entire content, maybe I'll just try to add another content. How do I do that? Let me go back to computer science or maybe ISD. Okay, so these, as we had seen earlier, these were the 3 contents. So let me click on add. Okay, this is another pop-up window that appears. Maybe I just write down something out here and okay, and I write down the description about it and the summary, and then I click on it and save. Okay, there's a message that says content added successfully, thank you. Okay, and this has appeared out here. So this is the new content that we had just added. Now that we have covered all the other sections, let us just try to see what the management section does. Management. Okay, it asks for me for an authentication. It's asking for a password. Just type the password. Okay. Okay, the navigation button now reads management, and there are these courses. There are these departments. Maybe I'll add a department. Add department. I type MBS and some description and save. Okay, now departments, as you can see MBS out here. Now maybe I go to the course. Okay, now the navigation button reads course, and these are the courses. Actually, these are tabbed. This is the same window. It's a tabbed window. So once it comes in course, you can see the courses inside computer science. I can see IST and computer security. How about I delete one of them? Maybe computer security. Click and delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. Okay, once I do that, I can get a message which says course deleted successfully, and as you can see, now there's just ISD left inside computer security. Now that we've covered the various management sections, okay, as you can see, now that I have deleted it, it does not appear, and it has also been removed from the left hand menu side, and also it reads course deleted successfully. This is what the basic functionality of all the sections of the e-learning does. One more item that's left, as you can see, is the search button. Maybe I'll just try to type something and search, say ISD, and go. Okay, so now what do we have here? Now that I have searched, I can see all the probably all the contents and the courses which have ISD in them, or even the tags of a content which have ISD. See, these are all the contents, and once you click on a content, you'll be redirected to the particular content. This, as you have seen, is the entire functionality of the e-learning system.